You are now watching Unapologetic Filmmaking and Dope-ish.
Welcome to Unapologetic Filmmaking and Dope-ish. I am one of your hosts, Omari Matlock, along with
Alexander McCoy-Smith.
Join us as we explore independent filmmaking, creativity, and just all around dope-ish. Monday through Thursday, you will catch the show broken up, topic by topic, and on Friday, you'll get this whole thing in its full entirety.
That is correct. And if you like it, please subscribe, hit that like button, and share it most of all. And I'd like to welcome y'all to episode 9.
Man, you line jacking again?
Hey, man.
Hey, make sure you be a part of our crew since he line jacking.
Hey, man.
Got to be a part of our crew.
It is what
Stay
it is.
Stay down with the good stuff.
Yep. All right, then. So, you better ready to get
this is episode 9.
Yeah, episode 9.
I don't know if we're getting any better at this. It feels like it a little bit.
Hey,
maybe.
Man.
I don't know.
Hey, you know, this hodgepodge podcast. Hey, that's that's how it goes, man. That's how it goes. So you ready?
Yeah, let's go.
All right, then. So right now what we're going to talk about is we're going to jump down into the pre-production. We're going to roughly run through a quick little checklist, whatever. And the first thing we're going to talk about is going to be casting your actors.
Okay, so let's rewind a little bit. So if you guys didn't catch the last episode, episode 8, which we talked about
wow, really? Really?
We talked about
we was in the development stage.
Yeah, we were talking about development. Yeah, I knew that. I was just checking to see if you knew.
You checking
yeah,
me?
I was making sure you was good, man. Make sure he's good. But yeah, we were talking about the development process and some of the steps in it. And we kind of skipped writing because we're going to try to get some potential buddies of ours, writers, to come on and come talk about some writing tips and tricks and things in the process or whatever. So we just jumped down to pre-pro.
Yep.
So we're in pre-pro and we are talking about casting your actors, right?
That's correct.
All right, so let's go.
All right, then. So in casting actors, I want to ask you this personally. You know, we are a tandem, we work together, but a lot of times we are separate.
Right.
And
that's just based off of our jobs.
Based off of our jobs,
right.
That is correct. So in casting, do you like to do you typecast?
Well, okay, so I would say sometimes when I write, like for instance, when we did Descent of a Superstar, we knew that we wanted Selena to be Hispanic. You know, her name was Selena. You know what I'm saying? So I know we had in mind Hispanic woman. You know, so I think when we put out the casting call, we did not specify what we wanted because we wanted to keep it open just in case. And then when we had people come in, you know, to audition for that, then we ended up getting Erin, and she damn sure wasn't Hispanic, but she was a monster. You know, she was by far probably one of the best people to come audition, you know. So I would say yes and no. I know when I'm writing, I have someone in mind, you know. So it's weird though sometimes because I have a comic book character in mind, and it's not like
really. I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's like not a real person. It's almost like a concept of a person. So whatever, if anybody ends up coming in and trumping that idea, I'm completely cool with that. You know, with their nationality is whatever. They completely just trump that whole idea. I'm good with that.
I will say this. Okay, let me ask you the next question. Is this then? So when doing that, you're not technically rewriting the script then based upon that then? No, you don't?
No, I mean, I think that, I feel like that if we have a great actor or actress come in, they will embody whatever that character is.
Well, okay, what I mean by that is this. So, for instance, you said Selena in Descent of a Superstar. At first, the ideal was to be someone of Hispanic descent. So then that means it was safe to say that in there, the environment wasn't Hispanic.
Right. So yeah, I think
you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, I know what I'm saying. So yeah, definitely. So I mean, I think if it was geared specifically, like it had to be someone of Hispanic descent for whatever reason, story wise, then I think we would have to go with somebody Hispanic. We would have to just keep looking. You know.
Question. Now this became a question back and forth thing.
Okay.
Let's say an A-list actor said, I want to be involved, I want to do it.
Damn it.
Would you be like, rewrite? You know what I'm saying? Literally, it's like, hey, you specifically have, I don't know, a Caucasian actor,
right?
That you need to tell the story because we're talking about, let's say, Agent Grease,
right?
And all of a sudden,
Jaimin Hansu comes
up, and it's like, hey, I want to be in this, whatever, like that. And I'm gonna go ahead and bring somebody else, whatever.
Right.
And it's like, okay, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
yeah,
like now I need to actually do some rewriting because now I need to actually write him in.
Right.
Because if we go on, you know what I'm saying, historically.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm saying not. I'm saying it's like, you know, hey, it's ancient Greece or whatever. And then if he's supposed to be the lead,
right?
Well, that means that now changed because I'm like, really, how many Black Africans were prominent in ancient Greece? Of if your characters of power or whatever. So I'm saying it may change the dynamic of the story.
Man, I'm gonna say no. Still, I mean, I'm gonna say no. I think that if you have a character that's written and is gender specific, not gender specific, but race specific, then, like, depending on what it is, like if it is that ancient, well, let's put it this way: Hollywood does this shit all the time. They just look, we're gonna make all the Egyptians white. They don't give a damn. They just gonna put whoever the hell they want to put in the role. And I guess that's okay to a certain degree. Like, I don't like it personally, but I think it's okay to a certain degree. But I think that, like, if say there's a character that's or a script that's about racial discrimination or something, you know what I'm saying, or about, you know, like you said, like ancient Greece, and this person needs to be European or whatever. I just can't see like completely just flat out changing the whole. I mean, at that point, you got a whole nother story. You know what I'm saying? So. I feel like if you're passionate enough about what you're doing, then it's probably not in your best interest. I mean, maybe you might be able to find another role for that person. You know what I'm saying? But to be like, hey, we're gonna change Amistad to a white guy. You know what I'm saying? It's like, dude, I'm just saying. Like, so how is this supposed to work?
Okay. I don't know. I got you. Whatever. I did. Okay. I know I derailed the topic. But now the reason why I just asked is I was just wondering. You know what I'm saying? Jumping into the psyche just to see. You know, say what would you say? Because I've been saying because, like, you know, because we already know that you have some type of gravitas with having a A-list actor.
Oh, absolutely.
Like automatically, because you just literally tied into their fan base.
Right.
So you already know it's like.
But I mean, but it still comes down to, do you believe in your script? Do you believe in your project? If you don't believe in your project, then you probably be like, you know what, cool. Like, let's just switch it out. But at that point, are you still making the same film? Probably not. I mean, that's the way I look at it.
Okay. But anyway, so back to casting your actors, whatever. The whole thing is literally, it's just, like I said, do your best in, you know what I'm saying, finding, I'm going to use the word quality.
Yeah, no.
You know, it's like, and also, too, know what you want.
Right.
But don't be so hard or rigid to stick with what you want. Because what I mean by that is this, because literally, actors they have to have some leeway. You know what I'm saying? Interpretation.
Right.
And like literally they may come up with a different way that you never thought of. But I mean, that is just excellent. You like, wow. You said to give another dynamic, you know what I'm saying, to the character that's in your mind.
Yep, for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, and then, I mean, even going back, even how do you get to that process? I mean, there's a lot of different ways to get to auditioning. One way that most people do go through, especially on an independent level, is through talent agencies. You know, find you a couple of really good local talent agencies. You know, if you can work with the same ones, work with the same ones. You know, because you know you create a good rapport, and then you know you're just on good terms with them or whatever. So you know, get with a couple of talent agencies. Once you have your character description broken down and everything. You send that over to them. They know exactly what you're looking for. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like they're sending you out. Like, you know, if it's supposed to be a woman, it's supposed to be a woman. It's not, you know, whatever. You know, so you be as specific as you want or as vague as you want, and they'll send you different talent. Once you start getting that talent in, they could either send you videos of them reading lines, or, you know, they can come in, have them read for you, or whatever. You know, I personally like to see the person myself, if possible. That's a must. Yeah, but you know, sometimes even to narrow it down, like you got a whole lot of people, you like, let me see all the video. You can see the videos first. You know, you see the videos, like, okay, I like that one. Send this one, send that one, or whatever. You know, and then you can have them come do a read. But you know, work with the talent agencies, and then that gets, I'm not gonna say tricky, but you know, that is, some agencies require for you to pay X amount, you know, maybe they're SAG or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But if you're doing an independent film, you may be doing a non-SAG, you know, which, you know, in that case, you need to work with what you can work with. So you can hit Facebook, pretty much all the social media outlets. You know, you can hit all of those. One thing that we did do a few years back, which was weird, and I thought it was weird at the time, but hell, it worked, was Craigslist. Like, I was amazed at how many people we actually got from Craigslist. So Craigslist, there's so many different outlets that you can shoot things out to, and to try to get get people to come out and audition for your piece or whatever.
Right.
You know, but I feel like the more you got your shit together, the more serious people are going to take you. Period. You know, you can't come in there with some half-baked idea and no money and expect for people to just be quality actors showing up. You know, and I think honestly that's probably one of our biggest strengths is that. Even though we've never really had a lot of money, if any, we've had some excellent actors. I mean, and actresses. I mean, they came out and you know what I'm saying? So it's like at the end of the day, it doesn't matter how awesome the people behind the camera is. If you suck in front of the camera, you just suck. The whole production is gonna suck. You know, so that's basically another couple options on actually how to get people to come audition. But when it comes to the actual process, I mean, absolutely, like Alex said, you definitely want to have an ideal in your mind of who this character is, what would like we talked about on episode 8, right? We were talking about developing your characters. Like, you need to know. Shut the hell up. But you need to know something about your characters. You need to know a lot about your characters. So when they come audition, they might say, what's my motivation for this character? Like, for instance, with Selena, we knew that she was a drug addict, and it was like, well, what kind of drugs? Is she on crack? Is she on meth? Is she
exactly right? Yeah, I know, right? Yeah.
So we had to make sure that we put in there cocaine, hard liquor, Vicodin, and things like that. So when Aaron came in, she was like, I had to do some research on how cokeheads act, and I was just like, I was thoroughly impressed, like really impressed that she just had some of the cokehead mannerisms down, and I was like, damn, that was really, really dope, but I think us being able to provide her with the ammo that she needed to become that character helped make a difference. So definitely want to give that cast or whatever as much information about the character as you can, so that they can become that character and then take it to the next level.
Yeah, or if you have a casting director.
Right.
Literally, it's like I said, and also the have the elocution to tell the casting director this is what's going on, if that's their job to do, and then conveying it specifically, because like I said, the stronger you are, the stronger they are to move on to get certain people together.
For sure. Yeah. I mean, so if you are in a leadership position like a director or whatever, and you just need to be able to articulate exactly what you're looking for to everybody on your team. You know what I'm saying? The casting director, if you have one, the crew, the cast, all of that. So I mean that's I think it's casting. I mean, any more on that? I mean,
that's pretty much it. If we have anything else, we can always revisit it. On top of that, too, you said it was one actor that you wanted to get in.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to get a buddy over. This guy is like super amazing, man. Like, I got a chance to hang out with him the other day at work, and this guy is dope. Like, he's just we reached out to him to play the insane guy in Insane Asylum. For Insane Asylum for our concept, whatever, proof of concept, and he was on another project. He couldn't come through or whatever, but he was like, so check it. So this was like 2 days ago, yesterday. It was yesterday. What was yesterday? Shit, I don't know. It was 2 days ago.
Okay,
something like that, right?
Because clearly you're talking to yourself. Because I can't even interject. But okay.
Okay. So anyway, he was up at the job. Chopping it up. We getting ready to go shoot. And he's like, what's up, Kenny? He's like, what's up? I'm like, what's up, Kenny? Like, what's up, Omari? Blah, blah, blah. We chopping it up. And he's like, so, hey, how did that project go? And I was like, Blood Fairies? He was like, yeah. But I was like, because we shot Blood Fairies and Asylum District at the same time.
That is correct.
And I was like, yo, Blood Fairies went nasty. I said, we're still doing posts on Asylum District or whatever. He was like, well, yeah, you have anything I can see? So, and this dude has done some pretty big pictures, you know what I'm saying? And he's like really on his way up. Matter of fact, the next day he was going to a shoot for Kia, the car or whatever. So I'm like, cool.
So he's active out
here. Yeah, and he's SAG, so that's gonna be good to get him, to see if we can get him on the show and he can kind of
give his
walk us through,
his whole perspective on the other end. On the other end, you know.
Yeah, because boy, the Screen Actors Guild is awesome. And it's kind of wicked at the same time. I mean, you have to pay to be a part of it, but they do make sure that they actually get good quality roles and get properly compensated and all of those good things. But when you don't have no money, you'd be like, right? Non-SAG.
That's messed up. Okay, I understand. No, I understand.
Listen, it's like, hey, look, this is a team effort, man. But anyway, so Kenny watched the trailer. This dude was blown away, man. He was like, I'm so mad that I couldn't be a part of this. I was like, man, we gonna do something. But yeah, we're gonna try to get Kenny on here and kind of walk us through his life as an actor and the ins and outs, and maybe even what it's been like to go do auditions and things like that, you know. So, I mean, I know we've held a few auditions, more than a few, but we've held a few auditions, and I think the process to me is pretty much the same all the way around. Let me ask you this. I know me. Do you prefer for a person to improv or read lines? Dun, 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 dun,
I want to say I like both, because I almost like the reason. This is the reason why though. I want them to read the lines. All right, fine. Then I want to see your improv, because I just want to see how you are on your feet. Period. Right. Because this is the thing, right? In our realm, in our production, we end up doing a lot of improv.
Oh, shit gonna change.
Yeah, a lot. I mean, I'm not a lot. I ain't trying to scare people off. But the thing is, but it does change.
But
for the good though. I mean, that's true. I mean, that's true though. But it's like, I mean, I just want to see, because the reason why is this though. Like, I love it when an actor, actress read the line, and it's like, I can do this better.
Right. Yeah.
And I'm like, show me. Like, show me. I like to see this. You know what I'm saying? I want to see where your head is at. That's it. You know? So that's why I want to see both. That's why.
Right.
Oh, what about you?
I guess I can say that too. I was going to say, hell to the no, I don't like seeing them read lines at all. But, okay, how about this? I like hearing lines. I just don't like seeing them reading them. Like, I don't like seeing them looking down at the paper and reading the line. I hate it. I just
so you wanted to put it to memory. So you like how theater.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
Like the theater's right. I commit this to my brain.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, because at that point, I feel like if we're locking eyes, then like you are convincing me that you're this character. You know what I'm saying? If you're reading a paper, then you're reading. You know, I can't see. I'm not engaged. I'm not like, I'm not like just blown away because you're reading. It might sound awesome. Now, okay, let's say you're doing a voiceover. Look at the damn paper all day. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? But I think I really, really enjoy actors and actresses that come in. They know what they need to say. They know what they need to do. They might need to glance. I'm good with a glance. I'm good with a couple glances. But I would just prefer for you to act it to me. Just make me believe.
Like I said, for me, like I said, I want to hear it, because this is the reason why, right? Once I hear it from the paper, first of all, I want to make sure, like, does it sound stupid out their mouth? Clearly. Because it's either A, what I wrote down wasn't good enough.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I can just hear, like, wow. It like, I thought it didn't sound all that great when I wrote it, and then you know what?
Right.
They just confirmed it. That's confirmed.
Right.
And then if they like, hey, I think I do this better, then they freestyle it and they do it within the same construct.
I'm cool with that too.
I'm like, you know what? I like you.
I'm cool with that too. I'm just saying, like, I hate to see people. So listen, if you're gonna go audition for something, learn the damn lines. Like, just learn the lines.
Well, let me ask you this though. So I know this going a little bit long, but what if they just got it right then and there? You know what I'm saying? Like you know what I'm saying? I mean, because sometimes you have an open call.
Yeah.
So you have an open call, you have no choice. It's like, because
right.
I understand people can memorize, dope tracks. You know what I'm saying? From whatever rap groups or whatever. But that's what I'm saying. No, but it's like literally, it's like, hey, I got the. I mean, now that's mighty impressive.
Right.
Hey, a person comes in, read it, I got it.
Yeah.
And then they start going wow.
Okay. So,
you know what I'm saying?
Wow. That might be a little unrealistic, but again, it don't. However you got to do it, just don't keep looking at the paper. Like, don't stare at the paper, put it that way. Don't stare at the paper. And then I love improv all day. You know, the people, my absolute favorite actors and actresses are theater, like hands down. I feel like...
Can you name some?
Huh?
Can you name some?
No. Okay, so check it out.
I'm just messing with you, but go ahead, though.
I mean, but I think a lot of the cast members that we ended up getting that had theater backgrounds always always are so much better. You know what I'm saying? I think they're so much better.
Shots fired.
Y'all, man, I'm just saying, listen, I think theater trains people to deliver every single time. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't have a take 2 or take 3 or take 8. It's just, look, you make that shit count. Every single take you make it count. You know, the only thing I would say theater actors is remember it's film, so tone it way down. You don't have to perform for the last person in the last seat, in the last chair, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Same difference, same row. But yeah, it's just toning it down. And then they don't have no problem with improv. It's like if something changes, it's nothing. I mean, because if someone makes a mistake on stage, they just adapt. Right. You know, so those are. Oops, excuse me, cup. Again, but those are by far my favorite. I mean, they're the best to me. They the shit.
All right then.
Yep.
All right then. So if you're not a theater actor, Omari says, "Fuck off."
Nah, I ain't say that. I'm just saying you might want to step your game up because the theater actors are on point.
Okay then. All right.
So that's casting actors in pre-production. I mean, I guess that's a little bit for the actors as well as the people that will be casting.
Yeah, we did 2 for 1 evidently.
Twofer.
Yeah.
Okay.